Well, good morning, and welcome to our live for this week. My name's Ellen. I'm from Rent Roll Starter, as you know, because you are on the Rent Roll Starter page, and I help rent roll owners to start and grow your rent roll using cheap and often free ways of generating leads. That's what I'm all about. Now, I want to make sure that you can see and hear me, so just give me a little check, a little moment to check. And yes, you can see and hear me for this week. My name's Ellen. I'm from Rent Roll Starter, as you know. Give me a second. I have feedback playing in the background. I can hear my own voice playing in the background, and that is just weird. Hi, Natalie. Good morning. Good to see your face pop in here. Thank you so much. I will call you a little bit later on today. I got your message. Thank you. Now, let's talk about time. Time when you are a rent roll owner. When you're a rent roll owner, you are stretched so ridiculously thin most of the time. And chances are you are not just a rent roll owner, you are probably also a whole bunch of other things in life as well. So time is just that thing that gets stretched so thin. And so what that often means is that you don't have a lot of time for your social media strategy, and that is completely normal. That's regular. Most people don't have a lot of time for a social media strategy. So you might be wondering, well, if I'm going to spend any time on social media, how much time should I be spending? And what is it that I should be focusing on? And how long is it going to take? So let's talk about that. First of all, I want to give you a little analogy when it comes to social media. And I want to talk to you about going to the gym versus going and doing a, what's it called? Tough Mudder? That crazy, is that what it's called? You know, those crazy like obstacle courses that you go and you traipse through the mud and climb over walls and things like that. I want to compare the two for you, and I want to explain how social media is actually like going to the gym and not like going to Tough Mudder. So if I was to sign up to do a Tough Mudder obstacle course, which is never going to happen, that's not me, but if I was, and I spent an entire day at the obstacle course, and I climbed over things, and I helped people scale walls, and I traipsed through the mud, and I don't know what else. If you're watching this and you've ever done one of those things, share some of the crazy obstacle course things that you've done in the comments below. But if you've ever done one of those things and you spent like all day, I think they're like, 15 kilometers or something. It's ridiculously hard. If you got to the end of that, you would not get to the end of that obstacle course and go, ta-da, I'm fit. Now, you may have become fit because you were training for it, but if you hadn't trained for it, if you just jumped in and had a go at it and went, I'm just gonna give it a whirl for the sake of it, you would not get to the end of it and go, ta-da, I'm fit. However, if you went to the gym 5 days a week for 12 months, every single weekday, turned up at the gym, jumped on your treadmill. For me, it's the elliptical, you know, that CrossFit trainer thingy. That's my thing. If you did that 5 days a week for 12 months, at the end of the 12 months, you probably would be getting pretty fit. The difference is one-time event versus absolute consistency. Now, this is going to come no surprise to you because social media is no different to growing a rent roll. The strategy you have for growing your rent roll, showing up every single day, following up your referral partners, staying in touch with your landlord clients, leasing properties in a timely manner based on what's going on in the marketplace, keeping your vacancy rate low, communicating with your clients, every single day. If you do all those things just once, you don't have a growing business. But if you do all those things constantly, you can have a growing business. Social media is exactly the same. You got to keep showing up. It's not one of those one-time events. That's not the key to social media success. Showing up every single day or every single week is the key to success. So let's have a little bit of a talk about this. Now, where you're at in your rent roll growth journey is probably going to have a big impact on how often you should be posting on social media. So I put together a little quiz for you that I think might be really handy for you. Let me just throw this into the comments right now. Let me find it. So I've put together a little quiz to help you figure out how often you should be posting on your social media. So I'm just going to throw this into the comments for you right now. You can take that quiz whenever you like, because I know that it's hard to figure out the frequency, and it really depends on where you're at in your business journey. If you are the only person in your business and you have 80 properties under management, you are going to have less time to spend on your social media. However, you might have the cash flow to allow you to get some help with that. So take the quiz in the comment below, just rentrollstarter.com.au/social quiz. It'll ask you a bunch of questions and it'll spit out whether you are, we give you cool little names. You're either a unicorn, an elf, or a butterfly. And depending on what you are, that will determine how often you should be posting on social media. So take the quiz if you like quizzes, and that'll help you. Now, when you are going to spend time on your social media, whether you discover that you're a unicorn, an elf, or a butterfly by taking the quiz, you want to batch your social media scheduling, because it's just like anything. We don't go out and do one routine inspection. If you're in Victoria at the moment, you probably don't go out and do any routine inspections right now. But when things are kind of normal, we don't just go out and do one routine inspection. We go out and we do 5, 6, 7, 8 routine inspections in a row, right? And the reason we do it that way is because we batch similar activities. Same thing with social media. If you are going to be spending some time on your social media strategy, batch it. So whether you've taken the quiz and you're going to be posting on Facebook twice a week, or whether you've taken the quiz and you're going to be posting every single day and possibly on multiple platforms, you want to dedicate time to create the content and schedule the content. So as much as possible, please avoid posting on social media on the fly. Spend a little bit of time and plan for it. So whether you're going to sit down and do it daily, weekly, monthly, doesn't matter a great deal. I would suggest weekly or monthly is probably the way to go. But I want to step you through how long you should be spending based on how many posts you're scheduling up each week. So I think that's useful to know. So if you take the quiz that's in the comments below and you discover that based on where you're at in your business, you're going to be posting twice a week, for example, 20 minutes a week. That's all you want to be spending right now. That's it. So maybe on a Sunday evening, maybe on a Monday morning, you dedicate just 20 minutes, get your social media done. That's all you want to spend. Now, if you've taken the quiz and it's recommending that you're posting 3 to 5 times a week, then probably 45 minutes in a week is all you need to allocate. But then if you've taken the quiz and it turns out that you should be posting every single day, then you probably want to allow an hour for that, hour 15, maybe max. That's really all it should be taking at the moment. And like, if you have a think about it, if you're going to be spending any time on any sort of branding, marketing, lead generation strategies, you want to dedicate a little bit of time to it. Like if you're going to be attending a networking event where you get in front of, I don't know, 30 people, for example, you're going to dedicate an hour or two. If you went to a traditional BNI meeting where there are 30 other business owners, you are dedicating an hour or two of your time, aren't you? So is it not the same thing with social media? Like, when you think about it, you're aiming to get your business in front of at least 30 people, probably more. And what you're wanting to dedicate is between 20 minutes and an hour once a week. I think that's a good use of your time. Now, you are going to need to check in on your social media accounts outside of this batching time as well, because if you get likes, comments, shares, you want to interact. So you want to provide some engagement as well. And you might just jump into your account once a day or something and just respond to the engagement that you have as well. But realistically, if you're 2 posts a week, 20 minutes a week. If you're 3 to 5 posts a week, 40 minutes a week. And if you are posting every single day, you probably only need an hour in a week. So that's literally how much time to be focusing on with your social media, as well as your little check-ins, just to make sure that any comments are responded to and that sort of thing. Now, we are actually going to be opening up our free social media training very, very soon, called the Social Summit. And I would love for you to come and join us if you like the idea of getting some more clarity around your social media. We're going to be running, I think it ends up being just over 2 weeks of live training inside a Facebook group. Let me put the link in here for you, because I reckon that's probably the easiest thing to do. Let me throw this link in the comments below. Give me a second. There it is. And let's just pop that there. There it is. Cool. So the Social Summit is coming up in a couple of weeks. Starts in September. 2 weeks, live trainings every day, Monday to Friday for 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. And we're going to do a whole bunch of social media stuff. So we're going to figure out what social platforms you want to be on. You're going to be figuring out, well, I'm going to be teaching you the strategy behind the social media post formula so that you can apply that in your own business. You're going to be creating an entire library of social media post ideas. So it's really fun. We all come together in a Facebook group and you get 2 weeks of free training. So if you love that idea, I've popped the link in the comment below. So come on over and register for it. It's going to be a great deal of fun. We had a really great time in February when we ran it then, and I'm really looking forward to running it again this year. We run it on average twice a year. So if you like the idea of getting involved in some social media training for free, click the link in the comments below. Remember to take my quiz as well. So it should be in the comments below as well if you want to get some clarity around how often you should be posting on social media. It just helps you figure out, based on where you're at in your current business, exactly how many posts, and then you can follow that formula. If you get 2 posts a week, 20 minutes. 3 to 5 posts a week, 40 minutes. Every single day, an hour. And then that way you can just follow that formula and allocate that amount of time based on how frequently you should be posting. So I hope that's useful for you. Head on over at renrossdata.com.au/social quiz and come on over to the Social Summit as well. I look forward to being back here live next week to talk about a few more little ideas for your social media strategy so you don't have to pull your hair out when it comes to your social media. I really look forward to seeing you then, and I look forward to seeing your quiz results. So let me know once you take the quiz. All right, talk to you later. Bye for now.